Welcome to this Jet Ship Worldwide presentation, Shipping to the United Kingdom from Canada. This presentation covers all the key aspects to consider when shipping to the United Kingdom, from export from Canada to import and delivery to the UK. Each subject is presented separately to assist with navigating this video. We conclude with the best shipping options, as this is the last step in the logistics processes, but feel free to skip ahead if that's your primary concern. No need to take notes, as an accompanying PDF with the reference links is available on our website or in the description below. If at any time during this presentation you find it useful, please hit like. We appreciate your feedback. Export declaration from Canada. Export declarations for shipments to the UK are required for goods valued over 2,000 Canadian dollars or if otherwise restricted. Reporting is via the Canada Export Reporting System, or CERS, CERS. Note that the Canadian HS code used for export may differ from the UK tariff classification. Commercial invoice. If there's one key takeaway from this presentation, it's the critical importance of having a detailed and accurate commercial invoice. Use of a specific format is not mandated, but just make sure your invoice includes the necessary data. One of the most overlooked aspects of a commercial invoice is ensuring that it has a complete description of the goods. Description should strike the right balance between not being overly vague, by, for example, using descriptions such as car parts, clothing, machinery, or samples. On the flip side, the description should not be overly specific, using some wonkety-widgety thingamajig wording for some obscure industrial part that few would understand. The Goldilocks solution, or the right solution, is to provide both a broadly understood description that anyone would understand, along with more specific industrial-type details including material content, product features, and the intended use. UK tariff classification. The description on the commercial invoice forms the basis for determining the correct tariff classification, or HS code. The best practice is to determine the HS code and include it on the commercial invoice itself. Both the UK and Canada have online resources to assist with tariff classifications. To assist with finding a Canadian HS code, consider the Canada Export Development Corporation's Tariff Finder. This tool complements your research that should also include the full Canadian tariff schedule. The UK's integrated online tariff is a great resource for finding the HS code in the UK. Note that it's best to confirm the tariff code with the receiver or importer prior to shipping. For more details on the harmonized system itself, visit our HS code blog, which includes a helpful video. Another resource to consider for finding the correct tariff classification is to get assistance from UK Customs directly. Using this resource can help ensure you are compliant with the import regulations. Country of origin. Just as shipping from Canada to the UK is not the same as shipping Canadian origin goods. Canadian origin goods are those that meet the rules of origin defined within the UK-Canadian Free Trade Agreement, which we'll discuss later. All shipments from Canada to the UK are subject to standard import processing. The default most favored nation duty rate will apply, unless the goods qualify as originating. If shipping to a business, be sure to include the consignee's EORI number. And note that there are restrictions on specific categories, including such things as food, drugs, and alcohol. Declaring a value for duty. In the majority of cases, the correct value to declare is the transaction value. The transaction value is simply the price paid or payable for the goods. UK customs authorities considers the value for duty to be the cost of goods plus shipping and insurance. This is known as the CIF value, cost, insurance, freight. Best to specify these three costs on your invoice. If the transaction price is inclusive of shipping and insurance, you should include the term CIF value. In some cases, the transaction value is either not possible or not valid. This can occur in such cases as when there are warranty parts, samples, or the intercompany transfer of goods. When the transaction value is not acceptable, the next methods of valuation are the value of identical goods, followed by the value of similar goods. Each method of valuation follows in hierarchical order. Visit our blog on declaring a value for customs for more details. Value-added tax, VAT. The default VAT rate to the UK is 20%. VAT applies to all imports regardless of value, even if imported duty-free. For companies importing goods to the UK, VAT can often be claimed back. Note that the value for tax is the sum of the value of goods plus duty. And if you haven't already done so, please hit like. We appreciate your support. Next up, UK import duty and fees. In most cases, import duty is determined by three main factors: tariff classification or HS code, country of origin, and value. The tariff classification and country of origin determine the percentage to apply to the value for duty. Keep in mind that duty is just one of many import fees and often even not the most significant. Other import fees include such things as value-added tax, which we just reviewed, entry preparation, and carrier disbursement fees. The Canada-UK Free Trade Agreement, UKTCA. The Canada-UK Free Trade Continuity Agreement, or UKTCA, has been enforced for several years. The agreement facilitates all aspects of trade between Canada and the United Kingdom. The key advantage for merchandise or goods is that Canadian origin goods can qualify for duty-free import, and vice versa. Be sure to include a certification of origin if you're requesting preferential duty-free import. A kind reminder, if you like this video, please give it a like. We really do appreciate your support, and it helps us bring more quality content. So now let's talk about shipping and logistics. The best way or mode of shipping depends primarily on the size and weight of your consignment and shipping volume. The necessary time frame is also a factor, but cost usually wins out over a faster transit. Air cargo offers a lower price for smaller shipments. For shipping pallets, less than container load sea freight works great. High volume e-commerce shipments usually are consolidated and shipped via air freight. These are some of the factors our team considers to build your best shipping option. The international parcel shipping options from Canada include the obvious choices of name brand couriers: FedEx, UPS, DHL, and Canada Post. In general, the local post options are best for individuals shipping personal packages. To grow your e-commerce volume to the UK, you can benefit by consolidating your orders. Minimum volumes are necessary, but this is truly the best way to build a competitive offer. Benefit from using our existing Canadian facilities or your existing Canadian facilities for fulfillment, and at the same time, localize your offer across the UK. Contact our team for details. JetShip Worldwide provides UK logistics support. This can include receiving returns, forwarding from the UK, and globally. If you ever ask a question, wouldn't it be great to have a partner with international expertise in the UK and Canada? Well, now you have the answer. JetShip Worldwide. Connect with Jet's best-in-class logistics team for rates and worldwide project support.